officially reached the point in the build out where every spare moment I have is spent in the cafe. And things are finally starting to fall into place. I've been doing a lot of organizing, all the like random things that have been in our basement. Shout out to Midwest houses for having basements. It's finally finding a home in the shop. We're trying obviously to spend wisely since we're nearing the end of our budget, typical. So for a while, it's gonna be a little mismatched as far as storage goes, but so far it's working. I've also been hoarding so many like little decorations, like this little duck and some things in our like brand color, lots of like Western things. Got all this, which will kind of be the last step once all of the furniture is officially in place, to add finishing touches and see what walls need a little bit of love. But I will give you a look at kind of what we've done. A lot of equipment has gone in, so it's feeling like an actual cafe. Right, back of house. Trying to figure out this whole situation. That is gonna be for our internet, so that'll be up here eventually. This fridge, unfortunately, did not turn on. It's not cold at all, and it's our first time plugging it in, so we have somebody coming out. It is under warranty. I am a fan of warranties. We've got these signs that used to be used for our camper that blended really well with everything here. I've been thrifting plates for pastries, the square reader, pastry warmer, those were all parts of the camper. We were gifted these, which was really great. It's the little things that do add up that you don't think about. We had those floating around our house, and this guy we've been holding for a while because we had a good deal on Facebook. Looking at kind of our setup for the exterior, or not exterior, but like the cafe itself. We picked up these tables, did a late night IKEA run. They matched really well. These are all kind of mismatched stools, but back there, they're all gonna be the same. Brian's working on building the table to go along here. And this is the corner that's been giving me the most headache. Let me find a better point of view. So our original plans had this being a built-in bench because we were gonna use it for more storage. 3 individual tables under the lights with an extra seat on the end, so we have 3 moments. But I found this beautiful couch on Facebook, and this seems to be kind of the only place that it makes sense. So for now, I'm trying to decide if I get another one of these chairs and put it here, if that's too much. I'm gonna paint this. That's something that has been at my parents' house for a while. It was trash picked by Brian and I in college, and yeah, I feel like I just need this area to come together. We'll probably get a rug. I do think eventually, unfortunately, that couch will be replaced with built-ins because it is one of the softer moments we have. So yeah, this section, I love having like the softer seating moment. I do love when a cafe has like a little couch area, somewhere to lounge for when you're going with friends and you're not trying to like heads down work. So maybe we'll leave it. I just need it to like come together a little more. This plant was gifted by a friend, so was this one, and we've got another one down here. So we have been taking in plants as donations in exchange for a free drink coupon to help get us started. Been propagating a ton of plants at home, so those will slowly be moving in. We have so many windows that it's basically a greenhouse in here, so I think the plants will be very happy. What else do we have going on? Today I'm kind of cleaning and again organizing, just trying to make everything have a place. Our machine isn't in yet because we're having the panels powder coated, so that should be ready in about a week while the remainder of our chairs and things start to come in. So yeah, we're kind of in the home stretch. We were supposed to have our final building inspection last week. Our contractor was here for a couple hours and nobody showed. So he called and the city had to reschedule. So we're hoping that that happens early this week. I do think originally it was planned for Friday. So there are just some things out of our control. But as I've been in here, neighbors have been starting to pop in, say hello, ask a little about the space. And I'm really hoping that we can pull this off by the beginning of October. But if inspections keep getting pushed, there's just not much we can do. Are our latte cups. There's so many packing peanuts. I already know I'm gonna have like the most gigantic mess to clean. So I'm gonna do my best. Most of these will live on top of the espresso machine. So I guess there's not a total need to like unbox them. Oh no, okay, just let it happen, let it happen. are the saucers. This is so much packing peanuts. That's all that's in there. I guess you gotta do what you gotta do to keep them safe. I do have a link tree that I always post at the bottom of my videos, and I try my best to keep that updated with everything that we use for the shop. So some of the smaller equipment or little odds and ends, I have like on my Amazon storefront. Some more specialty items like machines that are larger or more heavy duty equipment, I have a separate link to, and it's all on like a Google Doc there, but yeah, I try to keep that as updated as possible with everything I can think of that we purchase. If I missed something, let me know and I can probably point you in the right direction. Honestly, just getting rid of all the like boxes that things come in itself is a task. So that's probably also on my agenda today, is to get all these boxes out of here. It does help now that we have an actual dumpster, because we're in this space compared to just having to slowly throw things away at home. Oh, these are packaged. I don't understand. It's okay. Maybe I ordered a weird amount, so they had to throw 2 extras. I did get these from Espresso Parts. I was looking for like the amber color mugs, and a lot of them weren't in, that I could find that I liked, were not in 12 ounces. They were like 10 ounces. And I really wanted our mugs for here to match the size of our mugs to go. So this ended up working out for us. Let's see. Manageable size. If I can get rid of the big boxes, clear up some space. Today's small agenda is going to be to paint the legs of this table. Last night I picked up this rug from Facebook Marketplace and I really love it in this space. So now we just need to get the legs of this table to match everything else. Might kind of touch up the top of this table. I tried scrubbing some like old dried paint off of it and I took some of the stain off. So I'll have to come back for that another time. But I'm going to a concert later, so this is just kind of a quick in and out for today. Now this green is the same green that we used on one of our doors and have had a couple other places. My parents actually bought it for a gift. They made me like a cool hazel sign, and this paint has lasted an insanely long time. So best to get it off the brand new carpet. I don't trust myself that much. Yeah, this has been in my parents' basement for years now, since I was in college, or I think my sister had it when she was still at school too, so quite a few years. We refinished it once. You know, this blue was like everything at that time. Right, let's see. I've mentioned many times I am not a perfectionist. I am a like do it kind of person, so I know this is probably not the best way to go about this, but I'd just like to see it get done. If you see little cobwebs in it, no you don't. So good. You put one over there. Also, I think this being painted green definitely brings this little corner together so much more with like the lights and the plants, and I lined the wall, the window ledge with plants, so things are coming together. today I will be here for the next few hours because I built one of these chairs and it took me like 30 minutes. And I've got 8 to do today, so I'll be here a while. We did have a plumbing inspection today. Unfortunately, it did not pass. Our 3-basin sink, he wants to be drained differently so that each section of the 3-basin sink drops individually into the air gap instead of all connecting to one tube and dropping into the air gap. So it's a minor fix, but that means we need to reschedule an inspection, which is usually booked out about a week, and that will delay our final building inspection because you can't get that until your trade inspections are done. So all these kind of like little things, like being pushed a week, is obviously adding to our overall time before we can open, but it's also out of our control, and there's nothing I can really do about it. So all I can do is have a good attitude and try and do what I can. Today I also have somebody coming in to install our internet, which will be nice because currently when I'm here, I don't have access to it. So we'll be able to get our POS system set up and our music and our security system. So all good things, all necessary things, just not moving quite as quickly as we would like, but kind of expected it. Hit the steam on. It's a functional machine. You did that. Machine's up and running. First drink was made. Good work.
On Riley Green.
Yeah, we named our machine Riley Green. Because, duh, how could we not?
Because it's green.
You want a clown?
We could do that.
Okay.
Oh, this one's vegan. What is that? So maybe
these two are probably separate, and that's its own.
like vegan. Okay.
Are you getting these two are the same?
Yeah, maybe chorizo.
Oh, because you said you wanted to.
I said chorizo and vegan because obviously people are gonna want vegan stuff. This is crazy. This is exactly what we were looking for. I'm gonna immediately message him and be like, "You're my new favorite person on the entire planet." We have to cheers.
After the bite.
Holy crap.
Unfiltered.
This is really good. Like really good.
We are testing different vinyl colors, either white, which is more visible, or green, which matches the brand a little more. But look at this sun reflection. I think I started filming this video maybe 2 weeks ago, and it's crazy how much can change in that time. We kind of revamped this whole area. I will explain myself. So we always wanted a built-in bench here with like 3 individual tables to kind of maximize seating. I actually got the retro couch so that Brian wouldn't have to build a bench, but the longer we stared at it and thought about like getting as much use out of the space as we could, we think a bench is the move. So our friends over at Dessert Oasis saved some really cool coffee bags for us to hang above this area. We had some mixed reactions about getting rid of the couch entirely. So we're trying it in some different areas, again, just to try to maximize space. We still have not passed our building inspections. I'm trying to remain positive, so I'm trying not to like let it get me down too much, but essentially what happened is we finally passed all of our inspections, mechanical, electrical, plumbing, fire suppression. The city did not have any evidence of the fire suppression inspection, even though we do have a sticker up on that door from May. And then our past plumbing and electrical, we again passed, but the system for the city's website, the inspectors didn't go in and push that we had passed on the website. So now we have been going back and forth with the city, and basically we need to wait for those to clear in their system before we can get our final building inspection. So it's been an absolute nightmare, but I think the end is near, but I thought the end was near 2 weeks ago when I started making this video. So we're doing the best we can to stay positive. These are definitely the things that kill a small business. So yeah, learning a lot about working with the city. It's obviously our first time. I'm sure the second time around, maybe we'd have better systems or maybe be on people a little earlier on. But nonetheless, I have faith it'll all work out. It gives us time to build our bench here, figure all this out. That's where we're at now. Space is looking great, still feeling good. Just need to push this through so we can get to the health department. And as always, I'll keep you updated. Cheers.